Hello, everybody. This is Carrie Lemlin from Be Extraordinary and Illuminating Your Untapped Potential. What we're going to talk about today has to do with emotions and unexpressed emotions in particular. So as a psychosomatic numerologist, what I do is I take numerology as a scientific approach to being able to find your purpose and look at the areas that you're blocked, in the areas that you have a challenge, and where you are limited so that you're not living your best self and illuminating your untapped potential. Now, we're going to talk about emotions today because emotions are a part of everyday life. And what we do with our emotions is one of three things. So one of the things that we do with emotions, and by the way, emotions are just basically signposts. It's just the opportunity for you to pay attention. That's it. It's all about paying attention. And what we do with emotions, we're very complex beings. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. And a lot of times what we end up doing is one of three things. The first thing we do with emotions is we deny that we have them. We put them on the shelf and we don't want to deal with them. So, what happens is when you don't deal with them, they just pile up because the fact is you have the same emotion and you just put it aside for another day. And then what happens is one day you have this emotion and you have this off the scale response to it when it was just an itty bitty little thing. But that's because we have not been dealing with this emotion. So what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about these emotions, release these emotions so that they don't get in our way. So number one is we put them aside and we don't deal with them. The second thing that people do, and a lot of people unfortunately do this, is they numb their feelings. So they use drugs, they use shopping, they use other behaviors in order to numb the feelings that are happening. So instead of dealing with the feelings, which by the way, are extremely short-lived, when you really take the time and express your emotions, which by the way is number three, which is the best way to handle an emotion, is to be the observer, look at the emotion, and to let it pass. That's the best thing to do. And it is very short-lived. Have you ever cried yourself to sleep when you were a child, or had an emotion where you just said, okay, I'm just going to allow myself a pity party and I'm just going to cry and cry and cry. I'm just going to go in my room. And then all of a sudden you're just crying, and it's that ugly cry where your tears are streaming down your face. You can't breathe, and you are just in the midst of having this episode. 3 seconds before you're done, you're in the midst of this. You can't breathe. Everything is the way it is. And then 3 seconds later, what happens? We're done. The emotions passed. The tears are still streaming down the front of your face, but you have no more tears. You've actually worked through that entire emotion. That's what we're going to talk about today. When we deal with emotions, I chose one emotion that we're going to discuss today, and it has to do, it's desire. Now, people think desire may not be a bad thing. Desire in and of itself is not a bad thing. It's wanting something. But what it is it's wanting something without any action. Not having action or moving forward to creating this to happen. No manifestation whatsoever. So desire in and of itself is wanting a new boyfriend and not leaving the house. Wanting a new job or a better job that pays more without doing anything about it. Wanting and hoping that something's going to happen. Desire in and of itself is not going to get you where you want to be. Now, there's two chakras that are involved in the word desire. When you do the numerology for desire, it comes out to, when you add all the numbers together, it comes out to 33.6. Now that's a master number. 33, a repeating number, is 3, 3, and 6. It affects the throat chakra. Why would it affect the throat chakra? Because we're doing nothing about it. We're not talking about it. We're not manifesting it. We're not even believing that this is something that we probably can even do. The other chakra that's involved is your heart chakra. Your heart chakra has to do with love. And it's about you getting in touch with the things that are most important to you. So when we block off this emotion, we are blocking off our heart and our throat in order to not express this feeling and to manifest it into being. Wow. I'm going to ask you to take a couple of steps today. First and foremost, I'd like you to get in touch with what your utmost desires are. And if you could write down your top 5 desires, you could go to 10 if you'd like, but these are the things that you really want. I want a new body. I want better health. I want a new job, whatever that is. And we'll start to peel this onion, and we'll start to get to a place where we transform these negative thought patterns that we have and actually get to a place where we can manifest and create the life that we will love, where we are no longer unconscious. We are conscious of this, and we are actually manifesting our best life. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Looking forward to hearing from you. Please like and share this information if this is something that you would like to hear more of. I'd be more than happy to do that. I'm signing off for now until we talk tomorrow and we take this to the next level. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is Carrie S. Lemlin from Be Extraordinary, illuminating your untapped potential. Have a wonderful day.